Hi, I'm Emily DeRosa. I'm a recruiting specialist here at Northeastern University.
Hi, I'm Srirupa Chakraborty. I'm an assistant professor at Northeastern University in the Department of Chemical Engineering and also jointly appointed in the Department of Chemistry and Chemical Biology.
And this is the Faculty 5. Thank you so much for taking the time to chat today. Can you tell me a little bit about the different types of students that you work with on a day-to-day basis here at Northeastern?
So our lab is just building up. I joined in the beginning of 2022, and all the new students that we have are like the founding members of my lab. So we have a good mix. We have a number of graduate students, PhD students mainly, and a couple of master's students. So it's a mix of all these students that we have. We are on the lookout for some postdoctoral trainees as well. And the students come from a variety of different backgrounds. The main cohort are, of course, from the chemical engineering and chemistry. But we've got students from data sciences, we've got students from bioengineering, biochemistry, physics department even, where I'm an affiliate of.
What would you say is your favorite part about working with the students at Northeastern? What really sets them apart?
Yeah, that's. I think it's a no-brainer that the students at Northeastern definitely stand out. As you know, that a big push from our university is about this co-op system, so and also about experiential learning. So our students, those who come in, not only do they come in with a lot of academic excellence, but they come in with that idea or with that expectation and plan of being involved in a lot of experiential learning. So they are involved in a lot of collaborative projects. They're involved in a lot of internships, both within academia and also in industry. So the best part of working with such students is the enthusiasm that they have in this wondrous approach towards exploring science. So I think that's one of the best parts, to expose the students to all the possibilities of working in research in a number of different settings, and the positives of having collaborative research.
If students want to apply into the chemical engineering programs, how can students get involved in your research from the master's level as well as the PhD level?
Definitely. So I'll begin with approaching this question into two parts. One is applying towards the chemical engineering department, and then specifically to my lab. So for our department, the application process usually begins in fall and is wrapped up by mid-spring. And we look at the application packages as a complete system rather than individual components of it. So it's usually a combination of academic performance, looking at the transcripts, how well prepared they are to potentially perform well within Northeastern. That includes, of course, as I said, academic performance, then past experience either through research or through other internships, or even some passion for being able to do what they are setting out to do. That is reflected a whole lot in their essays. So a lot of weightage is given into their essays as well, and letters. So in essence, what we are looking for are students who are passionate, and even if they do not come in with a lot of experience, they at least come in with the idea of why they're interested in chemical engineering and what aspects of chemical engineering inspire them the most. Specifically for my lab, it's also the same. We are looking for people who are academically set to be successful, and that would include, of course, not just performance in their prior degrees, but also their interest in doing the type of research that we do. The main thing that we're looking out for is passion and the interest and the enthusiasm for doing research. Of course, coming with some background of computer programming, some knowledge of thermodynamics, some knowledge of geometry and structures is helpful, but these are not a must. What we are mainly looking out for is the ability to think critically and to enjoy the science that they have set out to do.
What would you say is one piece of advice that you would offer to students who are thinking about applying to a graduate program in chemical engineering and might not be ready to make that jump?
I would say that it's, deciding to come to graduate school is a big decision in life. So maybe the first thing to do would be to try out certain small steps. Do a little. Are you coming to do grad school because of research, or are you coming to grad school because of better prospects as future jobs? So you have to first try and decide what your end goal is, and then start building your CV towards that, start building your preparation towards that, start by participating in some research, participating in some internships. The more you're exposed to the different applications, the different experiential components of chemical engineering, the more convincing it will be for you and more easy for you to take the decision.
Thank you so much for taking the time to chat with me today.
It was lovely talking to you, and thank you for having me here today, Emily.